Hey everyone, how are you doing? I hope you are doing absolutely well. My name is Namo and you are watching Vocabulary Practice with Namo. Today in a video I am just going to talk about the technique that you help you a lot while speaking English. The technique that is really telling you what is the way to speak English naturally. So without taking so much time, let's dive into the video. First of all, when you are in your initial stage of learning English speaking, it is really tough for you to create an environment around you. It is really tough for you to surrounded yourself in English. So I can understand it is not easy for you. So you have to remember one thing. If you want to improve your English speaking, you have to observe so many things that is basically in English. You have to listen so many content in English. Whether you have any time, whether you are watching, if you want to watch any sports channel, just try to listen commentary in English. If you like to watch any news channel, just try to watch news in English. If you like to watch any movies, just try to on the subtitle in English. That is a really important thing if you want to speak English naturally, because you have to surrounded yourself in English. You have to create so many content. You have to observe so many content in your mind, because that is the only way. When you are talking with someone in English, you have so many things to say them. You have so many things to tell them. So just try to understand. I just want to tell you, if you are watching any content, if you are watching any YouTube channel that is try to tell you about how to speak in English with the help of Hindi content, just try to avoid that. If you want to learn English speaking, you have to watch the English content. That is the only way you can observe so many things in English. If someone telling you about grammar in with the help of Hindi content, just try to avoid that, because that is not easy for you to observe things in Hindi, because you are here for learning English. So try to watch those content which is going to tell you English with the help of English language. So try to watch only those content which ever in English. If you like to watch any food channel, just try to watch food recipes in English. If you like to watch anything, just try to watch in English. Whatever the opportunity you have to grasp the opportunity. You have to grasp the opportunity to learn English speaking. So you have to take so many content in English, because that is the only way you can speak English. When you have so many matters, when you have so many content in English, so always try to create an environment around you. I can understand you are thinking initial stage, I don't have someone. Yeah, I can understand. But nowadays you have so many resources in internet. Why you are not using that resources to create an environment in around you? Why you not use that resources to speak English? So I just want to recommend you, if you want to speak English naturally, just try to listen podcasts. Just try to listen podcasts, whatever the particular topic you are choosing. It does not matter. I am not going to tell you that you have to choose the topic which you have, which the person is telling you how to speak English. No, it does not mean that. I just mean that whether you are watching podcast, just try to watch podcast in English language. So that is the only way you have so many content. You can grasp so many content in English that really help you, because while you are speaking English, you have so many content in your mind. So it is really helpful for you to speak English because you already memorized so many things, you already observe so many things in English. So that is really helpful for you to speak English. I can understand initial stage maybe you don't remember everything in English. I can understand, but you are taking little step to learn anything. You are taking so many things in English because you are watching so many content in English. You are watching podcast, you are listening podcast, you are reading anything in English. You are try to create a habit of learning English with the help of anything. You have to read the newspaper headlines. The newspaper is important, that newspaper is in English, so you have to read the headlines. Whenever you have time, just try to read the pages of a book that is totally in English. You have to create so many content in English. You have to create an environment around you that also help you to speak English. I just want to tell you, if you are doing this thing at least for 1 month, I will assure you that you have create a dramatically changes in you. Your personality going to be changed dramatically. Totally, I will assure you. But you have to make a effort. You have to make a right effort at the right way at the right time. So this is the right time, and I just want to recommend you that if you want to learn speaking English naturally, try this technique. This is the only technique that help you a lot. I am assure you that you will learn English speaking, and I can understand, I am sure that you can understand what is the purpose of making this video. That's all for today's video. If you have any suggestion, give me any comment in the comment section. That's all for today's video. If you are new, please subscribe my channel and also click the bell icon with all. That is the only way you can receive my upcoming videos notification. That's all for today's class. Do take care of yourself. Till then, bye bye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.